it's very important, especially in the furry community, because I don't see very much of it ever talked about, like ever. As a recovering addict, I've been sober for 6 months now. And honestly, having this opportunity at this convention really meant everything to me, and I really wouldn't be able to do it without all of my friends here and all of you here. It really means a lot.
I have been in the fandom for a while, and I am a certified peer specialist. I've been through recovery, and as a peer specialist, we use our experience in recovery to kind of work in the system, but not of the system. So I got the opportunity to work as part of a clinical team. So being a part of that, being able to advocate for people and share my story, it means a lot. I've been told that there are like no treatment options left. And at a certain point after I attempted, I realized that I'm stuck here. Something that really helped when I was 17, my mom finally let me go to a furry convention, and finding community with other people that have been through similar circumstances was huge for me. I also started getting to rescue rats. So seeing how much these animals had been through like horrendous situations, and then given the right environment, they could be happy. If they can go through that and still find recovery, maybe I can too. So I really put a lot of work in. I still have my ups and downs, but I always hated when people said things will be better, because it's like, F you don't know the future. But I feel like things did get better because I decided to make things better, and I'll be damned if anyone ever gets me down, because like, F you, I'm gonna keep going.
I just wanted to give a couple more words about like what harm reduction is. Everyone every day is in situations that can harm them. It could be as simple as being in a car without a seatbelt on. The harm reduction is putting that seatbelt on, because then even if there's always the chance like maybe you could get hurt, and it'll make that hurt a little bit less. It's the same with addicts, it's the same with people who maybe have like self-harming tendencies, you know. They're not fun things to think about. It's things that's very taboo to a lot of people. A lot of people don't like to think about it, they don't like to hear about it, but it happens to everybody, and it is a very important thing to, you know, shine a light on so that we all have each other's backs and have community, especially, you know, now. So yeah, I would be happy to take a couple of questions if anyone has any.
So my question is how has harm reduction worked for you and helped you in your recovery?
Yeah, so harm reduction has helped me in a lot of ways, because a lot of my addiction personally, I felt like I couldn't stop because I wasn't around people that would help me out of it. And harm reduction brought me to people that understood what it was like, that were like, okay, if you're going to use, at least use safely, and then eventually one day you won't have to use anymore.
One of the resources you have is called a snuff kit.
Yeah.
And I'm curious what that consists of and how do we put that to use?
Right, so a snuff kit is, it consists of, so it has an alcohol wipe, it has a little mini scooper, like a little spoon, it has 3 little cut straws, and a plastic razor. So for people who do insufflated drugs, like cocaine or ketamine, like powderized drugs, you'll see a lot of times, especially in Hollywood and in media, people are like wrapping up like a dirty dollar bill or using their credit card to crush it up, and it can cause, you know, bacterial infections. It can really harm you. So like with people who are using drugs, obviously you can't make them stop. You know, a really important part of harm reduction too is meeting people where they're at. You know, you can't just be like, well, fuck you, stop, because they're not gonna. That's just more shame, you know. So like it at least helps them be able to use in a healthy way. Yeah.
What's something that like I can do as a friend to show someone that I'm there for them?
In my opinion, as you know, and I only have the perception as an addict, of course. Something that helped me is just like my friends who told me that they know that like maybe I'm not ready to stop yet, but that they care. You know, just say that you love them, and like just sorry, that's gonna make me really emotional. Just tell them that you love them, and that you're going to be there for them, and that you're not going to go away. That's like the most helpful thing you can do.